everybody don't count, do anybody count? I'm gonna ask that again. If everybody don't count, do anybody count at all? With that, I want to share a statement. Everybody count, but nobody count. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all, operating at the truest, highest, authentic, and radiant version of your best self, your highest self, your God spark, your light body. I know it's never a method to my madness. It's no telling when I come to share something or present myself to share something, it's never no telling where it may have came from, what part of the day I may have been inspired to write it down when it came, or whenever I do get a chance to write it down. Some things I may have to hold in my head all day until I get some pen and paper around me. If I don't have pen and paper around me, I usually try to keep pen and paper around me, because you never know when you may be inspired or motivated and need to write something down, because we can't remember everything off cap as we need to. So I hope that speaks to somebody. Everybody count, but nobody count. That's why I'm here today. Peace and power to the cosmic consciousness, soul control family, and soul tribe. I felt like I needed to slide through and not only extend and share some love and light, but share some motivation, some inspiration, and something I may say, may or may not say, or something I may or may not do, that it'll spark something in somebody somewhere. Time changes everything. Time changes everything. And as I was contemplating on that and turning it this way and that way and the other, my conclusion was time changes everything, and everything that's in the realm that we call time or need time to figure out what time is for. We must change with this thing called time. And not time as it is on the clock, but time as it presents ourselves through our personal life experiences, because our personal life experiences represent time more than the clock on the wall. Somebody will catch it. Our personal life experiences represent time more than the clock on the wall, because through our personal life experiences is how we record our memories, which give us history, and through history we have a record of the generation that came previous, and we're making record of the of the generation that's appearing now. Somebody stay with me. Everything must change. If time changes everything, everything must change in this realm that we call time, and in the realm that we need time for. Because everybody in this realm where time is used don't need time to be in this realm. Somebody will catch it. Continue to further advance yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and nutrition-wise. We need to eat better. We need to exercise more. I can't encourage this enough. My son 32, so that gives y'all an idea of an age frame, I might be in, without me having to give you my age. My son is 32, so in the age that I am in present, I'm aware of the changes that's taking place. No matter how young I may look, or how young I may be in mind, our bodies age. So with that, I'm gonna always be encouraging us to eat better, meditate, do your affirmations, keep your mind sharp, read books, do whatever to keep everything working at its most optimal power, because later on, you're gonna wish you did. If anything becomes stagnant, it's over. It's over with. It pretty much dies, evaporates, or it's eliminated, or it's moved out the way. So movement is medicine. Movement is medicine. You know, if you don't do but 20 jumping jacks, do 20 jumping jacks. You know, and when you get and add on a couple every day, do something. I gotta stress that. As much as I like to be in control of everything, especially concerning me, I'm just as glad that I'm not in control of everything, even concerning me. And that was an odd realization to me, because it helped me understand. It helped me understand the concept that every battle is not ours to fight. Every battle is not mine to fight, even my own. But what does that mean? I can't tell you what it means. Nobody will be able to tell me what it means, but my life experiences will tell you. Your life experiences will tell you, will show you, will instruct you, will give you the comprehension, will give you the insight, will give you the direction. But most of the time, we just don't listen. That was my biggest problem. I was having a conversation with one of my comrades earlier, and you know, I bear witness to him that all I had to do was listen, and that may be an issue, or have been an issue for many of us, especially when people that cared about us, people that loved us, was trying to give us instructions here or there when they felt like we was falling to the wayside. We was slipping off track. If only we listened, we probably would have saved ourselves a lot of hardship, a lot of suffering. I know me myself, because I took myself through a lot of things that I ain't even had to go through if only had I listened. But as they say, a hard head make a soft ass. Pause. What that means is, you know, when we hard-headed, we have to pay. We have to pay for the disobedience in some shape or form or fashion. And sometimes it's been worse for us than it has been for others, depending on where you came in at in the life stream, your geographical areas, and all these other things, your culture and ethnicities, and all these other things that play factor in this big old scheme of things. I said all that to say, people are so much more than we sometimes think of them to be. People are so much more than we sometimes think of them to be. But every battle is not yours to fight. You know, sometimes you're gonna have to let things play out. How it's gonna play out without you being part in the play, just to save your own hide. I know I'm talking to somebody somewhere. It's a hard lesson to learn, because we have to learn which battles are ours to fight. But it's a hard battle to learn. Every battle is not yours to fight. If you want newness in your life, like I wanted newness in mine, we have to do new things to promote the newness that we want in our life, or we have to do new things that will promote newness in the new life we want to have, or in the upgrade of type of life that we want to have. Start with doing something different about how we think. If we want newness in our life, the biggest place to start is to start by doing something different in how we think. Now, that may be just my truth, but one thing I do know, it works if you work it, so it can be yours too. And some truths are meant to help people, but sometimes some truths ain't good to know at all. Some truths that we come into are good to help us, but sometimes some truths ain't good to know at all. It'll vary for each and every one of us. So those of us who are tapped in, gonna have to be very discerning on what we share with who, how we share with who, and at the times we share whatever we share with who, because it's a lot of play being done in the atmosphere with how things are being communicated and how the things that are being communicated are being received. Perception is a process of progressions. Perception is a process of progressions. So that means even in how we see, it's a step-to-step process. Even in the way we perceive things, it's a step-to-step process. And even in the way we learn to discern or intuit things, it's a step-by-step process to progress further in it. Don't let anything sacrifice you for your rank. Stay honorable. Don't let anything or anyone sacrifice you for your rank. Stay honorable. Stay honorable. We either gonna be pulling the worst out of people. We either gonna be pulling the worst out of one another, or we either gonna be pushing one another to be the best they never been. I say we're gonna either be pulling the worst out of one another, or we either gonna be pushing one another to be better than they never been by finding the best in ourselves. The more we find the best in ourselves, the more we're able to see the best in others, even if they're not presently acting it out. I was thinking about the term benefit of the doubt, because we never know what people may have to do to get by. And we as people, even more judgmental of what people may have to do to get by. But you never know what the inside of somebody's struggle is. Role models do the right things by doing the right things, but sometimes the right thing ain't easy to do. So exercise doing the right things even when nobody looking. So you don't have to have a reason to do the right thing. It's kind of like feeling good for no reason at all. If you exercise it enough, you won't need a reason to feel good and no reason at all. Believe, and you can. And if you can, you will. Students in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. It's a beautiful time to be awake. It's a rewarding time to be aware. It's a joyous time to be intelligent. And it's the greatest time to be divine. I am awake, I am aware, I am intelligent, and I am divine. Don't keep doubt around you at all. It's the conclusion to giving doubt any type of benefit. We can't give doubt the benefit of doubt no more. It's just best that we don't keep doubt around us at all. Last but not least, give yourself a standing ovation. If you've been here this long, give yourself a standing ovation, because you ain't here for me. You're here for you. With that, enjoy your Saturday and your Sunday. If I don't make myself present, enjoy your strong front, because it's not a weekend, it's the week's descent. And remember to feel good for no reason at all. I love y'all, family. Peace. Saiwoo Da G.O.D.